made life miserable for the Broncos. Junior led the way, 11 tackles, 10 of them solo jobs. Natron Means, meantime, had over 100 yards rushing for the third straight week. His first touchdown of the season made it 7-3 in the second quarter. The Chargers won the battle at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Watch Sean Lee here. Number 98 gets Elway. Leslie O'Neal also in the vicinity. And this next play, folks, typical of the way the Chargers defense played all day long. The secondary covered the Broncos receivers while Elway ran for his life. Eventually, he has to throw it away. And yes, the Chargers really made Elway eat some dirt. Means rushed for 115 yards. His fourth quarter touchdown made it 14-6. The Chargers won 17-6 to move into a tie for first in the AFC West.
We've gotten much better than the first week. I think we're improved every week. We just got to stay consistent. I mean, the thing about it is, offensively, we're not playing up to what we're capable of playing right now, but defense is carrying us.
Yeah, it was tough. We knew coming in they were good defense, and they did a great job. And you know, we didn't convert. Third quarter killed us.
And it's on to Pittsburgh next for the Chargers defense.
Keeps it interesting. Aztecs held on to beat the Nevada Wolfpack 30-27. It was a bombs away kind of night. Down 7-0 State's Billy Blanton went deep. First quarter. Oz Akeem takes it away from the defender. Touchdown Aztecs. Akeem 5 catches for 106 yards. Aztecs are better than Nevada, but not by that much. Nevada's Mike Maxwell out of Temecula passed for 401 yards. That one was picked off. One of 5 interceptions he threw. Julius McChristian with a touchdown for State. 14-7 at this point. Later, Nevada led 17-14. Blanton goes to Will Blackwell. Blackwell 8 catches, 119 yards.
Blanton handed to Jones. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Tom Rosser hanging on. 10 at the 11. Handed to Jones, and he's going nowhere. Maybe a half a yard. And down Blanton scrambling inside the 5. Hit! And he's down to about the 2. Jeff Kirkman coming up to rock Blanton. Goal for the Aztecs. Ball at the 1. San Diego State brings in Ken Overby. He's the up back. He can catch passes out of this formation. Instead, they hand it to Jones. Jones is behind in front of Overby. Play action. Throwing. Caught. Touchdown, Zach Smith. 4 wide receivers. Blitz coming. Blanton throws on the flanker screen, and it's well detected. It's just 29% on third down this year. 3rd and goal from the 7. Blanton under pressure. Looking, throws, caught, touchdown, Will Blackwell. A beautiful job by Billy Blanton. That throw was on the money.
That was magnificent.
5, Omar Bacon with Rob Hamilton in the backfield. Miscommunication, and Fouts has to fall on it. Utah ahead by a touchdown. It goes in motion. Fouts looking long, throws, intercepted by San Diego State. And Jason Moore gets the pick, San Diego State's leading tackler. And that was just a bad throw by Fouts. Nobody there but Jason Moore. 33. Once again, hand the ball to George Jones, and he's tackled in the backfield. Overton in the backfield. Looking over the middle, pass complete to Hawkins. So Darrell Hawkins with an important catch. The scrambling throws incomplete. Nice job up to Zach Smith. 2nd and 10. Blanton with time. Throwing in and Ramphorst. Straight drop. Blanton gets away, throws, caught. And it's very close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. It is going to be a first down. The 2nd and goal for the Aztecs. Jones running right, turns the corner. Touchdown, Aztecs. George Jones turning the corner. And with a great block from Obafemi Ayan-Badejo, number 44.
Ayan-Badejo's come in big. Right now he gets a block. What happened was the defensive end lost containment. Anytime you lose containment, it spells problems for you defensively.
Holt, no problem.
3 ball game, second quarter. Andre Coleman at the 10. Watch him go sideline. Get up, Andre. Get up. He does. And he's still cranking. Nice return. 54 yards sets up the first touch. Humphreys to Means, a 3-yard plunge. Is he in? Is he in? Yeah, that's a touchdown. 10-3 Chargers. Later, 10-6 ball game. Coleman this time. Whoops. Knocked loose and recovered by Martin Bayless. Great field position for the Chiefs. Bobby Ross, no, not happy. And here's why. Bono to Kimball Anders. That's a touch. And it's 13-10 Kansas City. And Andre says, okay, it's my fault. Late second quarter, Chargers get the turnover and turn it into points. John Carney, 32-yard field goal is up and good. And it's 13 all at the half. Now we go fourth quarter, Kansas City leading 16-13. Here come the Chargers. Stan Humphreys deep to Sean Jefferson. About time they held on to the ball. 50-yard pass play to the 4. And then Humphreys to Mitchell. A little shuttle pass. Hey, it's a touch, 20-16. They had a field goal, it's 23-16, but Bobby's still not comfy, and here's why. Steve Bono takes the Chiefs 79 yards in 59 seconds with no timeouts. Tie ball game and into overtime. And then special teams mistake. They punt it to Tamarick Vanover, the rookie out of Florida State, and he's gone. Touchdown Chiefs, game over. 29-23, and the Chargers fall to 3-3 on the season.
These two teams to play defense is kind of like having Monty drop 2 pounds and drink a milkshake. Wouldn't happen. Look what the Aztecs did the first time they touched the football. Yes, that is George Jones, and it looks like Falk. Tightrope 70 yards down the sidelines. It's 7-3 Aztecs. But the Aztecs receivers kind of look like the Chargers receivers here anyway. Azakin can't hold on. Steve Wilson with the pick, Steve Wilson with the stick in the end zone. The Bulldogs were styling. Fresno State couldn't just keep up with the Jones. As in George Jones, he ran for 190 yards in the first half. He chews up another 70 here. George Jones wasn't finished. That led to this. Another touchdown, and the Aztecs are up 21-17. They racked up 650 total yards tonight. Still, Mr. Jones, the 5x5 there. 5 yards for his 5th touchdown. The Aztecs win at 48-24. George Jones finished with 270 yards, which ranks 5th in school history.
In junior college, I had better yardage-wise, but this is a harder level, and I was just amazed that I got these many yards. But I have to give all the credit to the offensive line and the receivers because they made some great blocks tonight.
You have to be good at running and stopping the run, and in the critical situations, we did that tonight, and that was the most pleasing part of it, other than just the flat win. We think we have a chance if we can keep our heads screwed on right and keep improving, that we have a chance to stay in this hunt for a long time.
But here's a guy that you get the ball to him 25, 30 times, he's going to get you your 100-plus yards a game, and on occasion get you the big game. I think to start comparing George to Marshall Faulk is wrong.
Ted Tollner says the comparisons are unfair, and he's right. George Jones does deserve to make a name for himself.
You know, first I just want to try to help the team win a WAC championship, and if that happens, then if the records come, you know, I gladly accept them.
Jones could have gone to Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, or a handful of other big-name schools, but he settled on San Diego State, and for good reason.
Wayne Pittman graduated last year, and they needed a running back real bad, and, you know, I knew the success that Marshall Faulk had here, and I thought if I came here and did, you know, very well, I could probably have the same success he had.
People were telling him, don't go there. Don't go there. All they do is pass. You're not going to get the ball. That's not true, George. We know what we want to do. Now, we're not going to give it to a whole bunch of backs, but if you're the guy, you're going to give it a whole bunch of times.
And he has. Jones now leads the WAC in rushing with 831 yards and 12 touchdowns. He's 8th in the nation. And like any successful running back, he knows who to thank.
That's right, George.
Well, here they go right here. Without them, I couldn't have did it.
Don't forget about us. Tell them what we told you to say, George.
Without them, I couldn't have did it.
Good guys?
Yeah, great guys.
You bet they're good guys, and they've been blocking well for him, huh?